Good morning, beautiful people. It's day 2 of our series called the Nanny Diaries. Tacos, 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 tacos. Welcome back to another day in the Nanny Diary. Oh, bars. Okay. A scavenger hunt, and now we're on our way to the concierge to go get their prizes. They're excited. Catch you in tomorrow's.
Good night.
Nighty night. Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to day 4 of. I just lost my breath from doing all of that. The Nanny Diaries. Little mini series here on YouTube. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We are up and at it. We are on our way to
Starbucks.
Yes, our Vail tradition. I'm going to Starbucks every day before we actually clock into
You don't even like
work. It's the frappuccinos that I'm here for. And the chai tea lattes. Which yesterday I got a chai tea latte, but I took a sip of Scott's, what was it? Caramel frappuccino, and it was amazing. And so I think I'm going to get that. Today we are going to a brunch together at some place. We shall see. Before one of the families takes off and heads back to good old Oklahoma, which will be where we'll be going tomorrow. So today is Sunday, what's today's date? The 23rd. Can't wait to see what we get into today. Stay tuned. Yeah, we're just going to see how the day rolls, but either way, either or, we're making it a great day. We're at Starbucks. See you soon. So back for another update. So took a little break from in between brunch and now. So pretty much what happened is we went to brunch, as I told you guys, at Butterhorn Bakery and Cafe. Cute little spot. The drive there to Frisco, that part of Colorado, very picturesque. The scenery was crazy, so beautiful. We all met up there to have brunch. The setup, very cute. It's kind of like in its own little shop, surrounded by other like small businesses and stuff. So it's like a cute little town. That's what I meant to say. It's a cute little town. We had food. Duh. I ordered a frittata, and Scott ordered himself a biscuits and gravy. This was my first time having a frittata. Yeah. For anyone who's like me, who doesn't know, I guess that like the best way to describe a frittata is a deconstructed omelet. I like myself some omelets, but personally I have to be very careful with eggs. Something that I noticed the more eggs that I eat, or just eating eggs in general, too much, consuming too much eggs, it hurts my tummy. It gives me an upset tummy. And so it had been a while since I've had like a real like egg dish, and so I figured, you know, since I haven't done it in a while, I should be fine. It was a big plate, big portions, and so nevertheless, I kind of spent the rest of my afternoon with kind of an upset tummy. But other than that, as far as the quality, can I say, let me just say that the setup and the scenery, it was a cute setup. I love the colors. I love the setup of the place and how it was just very close. The tables, the way that the tables were set up, and the decorations and how they did the place, it's really nicely done. But as far as the food, I was told that the pancakes is where it's at. Like you won't go wrong with the pancakes, but I just wasn't feeling anything too sweet. I did get a frappuccino from Starbucks, and so that in itself was pretty sweet. But I just wanted something salty, and so nevertheless, I felt like that particular dish. Would I get it again? No, I won't get it again. But once again, I'm open to the experience. I like trying out new places and new things. So nevertheless, the company was great. The energy of the folks, the servers, they were really sweet, very kind, very caring, and so yes, overall cool time. So fast forward, we said our goodbyes to one of the families as they were making their way back to Oklahoma. And so from there, the other family dismissed us for Scott and I just have the rest of the evening to ourselves to, you know, do whatever we want. And so what did we end up doing? We came back to our hotel and literally have just been laying in bed watching TV, being lazy. Well, I'll say I've been being lazy. Scott was watching the golf tournament that was on and did some computer work. And so now it's probably like 5:18. So the family did invite us to go and have some dinner with them at their hotel, and so we are on our way to go over there, chill out by the fire pit, and just have hang out by the fire pit and just have some good time of fellowship. So that's where we're off to now, and I will check back in with you guys once we get back. Bye.
One piece of chocolate, yes. Yeah, there's two. Oh wait, you can't take it out yet.
All right, so 4 days later, and here we are. We made it back to Oklahoma. I meant to close out the Nanny Diaries series by the time that while we were on our way back to Oklahoma. Time got away. The week had already started, had to jump back real quick into our regular schedule program. So nevertheless, the last time I was on here, that Scott and I were on here, I think we had went out to dinner for our last night with one of the other family that ended up staying back in Colorado. We met up with them for dinner, made s'mores by the fire pit with the boys. Next day, got up super early, grabbed our tried and true. We grabbed Starbucks in the morning. Wait, did we? Wait. No, we didn't. No, we didn't. I'm lying. No, so what ended up happening was we got up super early, just went ahead and checked out and everything. We went on our way to the airport. Since it was a 2-hour drive, it was going to take us a very long time to get there. So I don't think we figured that we would just grab drinks and stuff when we got to the airport. And let me tell you, the Colorado airport is a whole nother thing in itself. There were so many people, so many lines. Security. Oh my goodness. There was a line wrapped around the escalators, it was far back. Like at this point, people were running into the baggage claim area. That's how like congested it was. So what's so interesting enough is like Scott and I showed up, we went ahead and checked our bags in, and mind you, because the Denver airport is so huge, like how how it's huge. I forgot at one point. Yeah, because we had to drop off the rental car. Here we go. This is what really happened. We had to drop off the rental at a whole nother site because it's not connected to the actual airport. We had to take a bus shuttle to take us to our correct airline to check in our bags and such. Where the lady had dropped us off, it was convenient for all of the other airlines like Delta, other ones that I can't think off the top of my head, but we were flying Southwest, and Southwest was nowhere to be found. So we had to take a long trek in order to find where that check-in gate, that check-in spot was. Once we did that, we had to walk all the way down to where we thought one of the security gates and such, to find out that there was a lady who worked there at the airport who was like, oh, there's another check-in security gate that people can go to. It's only about like 15 minutes or so, 10 to 15 minutes. So we had to book it on the other side of that security entrance. And by the time we got there, your girl had worked up a sweat. Scott had to take off his hoodie because we were just booking it like nobody's business. Nevertheless, we made it. And when we did, we had to take the, what do they go? I call them subways. Maybe that's not the right term, but it's the train. What do you guys call it? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Leave in the comments below. What is it? But we took that to the appropriate gate, and from there we decided to go ahead and grab food. Bro, the Starbucks line was way wrapped around, and at this point we were done with the lines. So the shortest line there at the airport for food was McDonald's. So we went ahead and grabbed those meals, and then we headed over to our gate, ate that, and boarded. It was a very smooth flight. Was there and made it back to Oklahoma in no time, and from there said bye to the family, and here we are, moved on to a new week. So overall, I enjoyed the trip more than I thought I was going to, because you know, at first you always think like, oh, it's work, but essentially no, it was like a tremendous blessing to be able to go travel with the families, get to spend time with the kids and help out in that regard, and get to see some cool sights. Mind you, this wasn't my first nannying trip that I've taken. A couple of years ago, I went with a family to the Dominican Republic, and even with that setup, like it felt more like vacation than it did work. So nevertheless, like I said before, it was a tremendous blessing, and I was glad that I was able to go even for that one to help out with the kids, but at the same time, you know, just a change of scenery, change of pace. So overall, it was a good trip. Outside of that, yeah, like I said, I meant to close this up. I meant to close this up a while ago, but you know, here we are. Better late than never. Am I right? So with that said, let me know what other type of content that you guys would like to see on this channel of ours. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Invite your folks, invite the friends on over to come and kick it with us.